This is Brian Lang, Live Truth Radio and TV, interviewing Nick Getzinger, who showed up down here in Lima from up near Toledo area. All right, he come down here to support Donald J. Trump today and our troops, Memorial Day weekend. Nick, what made you come down here to do what you did today?
Well, Brian strong-armed me and told me I had to be here, so... No,
say that again.
I said Brian strong-armed me and told me I had to be here, so... No, we're here to support the troops, support our president. As president of the Black Swamp Oath Keepers and Ohio Oath Keepers chapter, it's our responsibility to show our support for the troops, show our support for the president, and basically make sure that everybody knows what's going on. We enjoy being here. Got a lot of good camaraderie, get a lot of good friendship. So it's a nice time.
What do you got to say about the support of Donald J. Trump, yourself personally, not within the organization, but with yourself personally?
Well, as far as the organization, we have to be non-political, non-partisan because we are a 501c3. Personally, I support our president 110%. I think he's doing a great job. I think he's doing the best he can do considering the roadblocks that he's got with the Democrats and some of the Republicans in Congress. But all in all, I say keep on going, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to win sooner or later. We're going to prevail. We're going to beat the battle and fight the good fight.
And I support Donald J. Trump as well, but I'm not going to, and I'm sure you're not going to, but you can speak of it yourself. I'm not going to support anybody blindly. All right, now if he starts altering his methods or what he's doing and doesn't go through with what he was talking to the American people through his campaign, I'll be speaking out against that as well. It's about what he's doing for America. He hasn't faltered, in my opinion, from what he said during his campaign. Are you of the same mindset that, you're going to hold him accountable whatever he does, whether right nor wrong?
Well, first of all, I won't follow anybody blindly. That's why I'm an independent. I don't support either party directly, and that's one of the reasons why I support Donald Trump, because he's not playing partisan politics. He's calling the shots and he's trying to make this country change. I stand behind that. Partisan politics is what's gotten us into this mess. It's gotten people too comfortable. It's got people where they're getting rich off the backs of Americans, and Donald, he's not doing that. Man, this guy's not even taking a paycheck for his job, so you can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong there. What is one of the major contributions so far? I mean, it's just been over 100 days of his presidency. What do you think has been one of his major contributions to being a president and to our country?
Well, I like the most recent one, and I got to be honest. I mean, he's letting people know that we no longer have a pussy running the country. Calling the shots and letting people know that hey, America's back in charge, and we're not flipping the bill for the rest of the world. It's time to pay up. It's time to you want to count on our blood from our troops, our Americans. Then you need to pay the piper. And as a former veteran former military person in 2 wars. I feel very, very adamant that, I don't like the idea of us being the police of the world, but if you're going to have us do it, you got to do your part. And, the president, as far as supporting the troops, he's dead on. He's building our military back up. I mean, our military's been decimated. People don't realize that, just to have an active Air Force, we basically got to rebuild all over again. And, he's adamant that he's going to rebuild, and he's already started the process. The next process, I hope and pray, is the wall, and then, of course, getting this insurance thing taken care of. They voting to repeal and replace, and he's adamant that he's going to do it. And I support that.
With what you just said, though, as far as building the military, the signs are, I just seen articles yesterday about the Navy Yard starting to have production again. Astronomically, the amount of people that are starting to go back to work building our military, that was just true just yesterday. I mean, the signs are there that things are starting to turn around. This is the kind of fundamental transformation that America actually needs, not like the previous president. This is the fundamental transformation that is going to make America great again, I believe. What about you?
Well, the first time in 8 years, I mean, you know, in the city of Bowling Green, we've got multiple newer industry or newer factories there, and you can drive through Bowling Green right now and see help wanted signs. I was just talking to a fellow yesterday. He said that they can't get enough help. They need people in Bowling Green to work some of these factory jobs that they can't fill. It's not because they're not paying. They can't get the people. And I know there's people out there that aren't working, and Donald Trump's vow to, you know, start tightening up on the welfare and get people that are being complacent and lazy and get them off the system and get them back to work. I mean, it's going to make a happier country, a happier America. And we know the jobs are there, just got to fill them.
Two more questions. One is, what about the turnout here? I mean, myself, yourself, we put it out there for everybody to be showing up here on the Reservoir Road Bridge to support Donald J. Trump. What do you think of the inactivity that we've had? We've had 5 people up here today, and and you came from up there near Bowling Green, Toledo area, and we have almost 40,000 people that are in this city alone. It's incredible the amount of people that are not doing anything, not standing up, speaking out, and getting involved. Donald J. Trump, like you said earlier, is being attacked by all sides, right? We need to show our support. So what do you got to say about that? What do you think?
Well, you know, given the fact that, and given the benefit that it is a holiday weekend and people have things planned, that's a two-sided sword, because the fact that, you know, a lot of these people are off for the holiday, for the weekend. They could be up here even just for 2 hours showing their support. It's not taking much out of their weekend, but, you know, I think some of it is people are a little complacent. They think now that we got Donald in office, there's nothing to worry about. I believe that that in itself is kind of a false flag, because you know, people are sitting back and thinking everything's going to be taken care of, and it's not. You know, our president's in a major battle. He's in a battle for our country. He's in a battle for his presidency and globally. And, you know, the complacency will not pay off. People are going to find out that they should have been a little more active. They should have been participating. And what you'll find out, something bad will happen again, and then people come out of the woodwork like they always do. It's a disgrace that they can't be out there every day, you know, in some way showing their support. But I'm happy for who did show up today. I think that even just a few were making a difference. You know, we've been hearing the horns honking and people driving by waving, and, you know, the support's there, but it's not the same as if they would have been standing here with us.
That's right, absolutely. Now, lastly, the last question. How about a word out to the snowflakes out there, the left, the communist, socialist, fascist, Marxist? What do you got to say to them, the ones that are Antifa, not in support of Trump, not in support of this country? What do you got to say to them?
Well, first of all, coming from a military family that's been every war that this country's had since my family's been in this country, you know, I'm sure my forefathers are rolling in their graves right now with the thought of this socialist Marxist idea that all of a sudden we've got to bow down to everybody, and the fact that you know, we got to give everything away. People don't have to work for anything anymore. Listening to the comment from Mark Zuckerberg yesterday makes me sick to my stomach, that everybody should get a national paycheck. You know, maybe Mark Zuckerberg needs to be given a national paycheck. Maybe he should be, you know, the guy's a multi-billionaire. Maybe he should be giving those free checks away, not our government. I don't want anybody getting anything free off my back if they haven't earned it. You know, I've earned it, my family's earned it, and we work hard. And the bottom line is, as far as Antifa goes, they're a joke. You know, they might have some semblance, but, you know, these snowflakes, when the shit hits the fan, they're going to be the first to curl up. I mean, it's okay for them to go into a mob where the police are protecting their rights to protest, and they cover their face because they're too afraid to show who they really are. You're not going to find that with the 3%ers. You're not going to find that with the Oath Keepers. You're not going to find that with the nationalist groups that support our president. You know, we're not afraid to cover our face. As a matter of fact, this could be the last face you see if you show up in your scarf at my property. But I'm not. That's a problem.
All right. There's an event that's coming up in Bowling Green, Ohio, June 23rd through the 25th that you have been doing everything you can to promote and get it out there. Why don't you say a little bit about that before we get rid of this interview?
Well, June 23rd through the 25th, we have the Ohio Prepper Show. It's where we come together once a year, and a lot of the members of several prepper survivalist organizations, including the Oath Keepers, put on classes for the general public. Free training. It's $10 to get in. We do have family discount. You know, no more than $30 for a family. But you come in, you're going to get well more than your money's worth in training, and all kinds of survival techniques and methods, kind of teaching the old ways, the way things used to be, the things our forefathers knew that most people have forgotten now, you know. We're also going to have live entertainment every day, rotating every 2 hours. We're going to have loads of vendors, loads of booths of camping, survival, you name it. We're going to have a firearms show, and we're going to have a lot of youth stuff for events where the youth can participate, learn some safety training, and at the same time learn some valuable skills.
A family event.
It's a family event. Yep, we're very family friendly.
Yep. I'll tell you, there's somebody that is going to be coming up to speak at the event. Who might that be?
Well, we have several, but I think you're probably referring to Shalise Finicum Finch, the daughter of the patriot Lavoy Finicum, who was massacred in Oregon. She'll be there to give a good patriotic speech and get a good idea what really went on and what's going on with the other patriots that are still in prison right now. And we look forward to her coming up. I know last time I listened to her, it was extremely uplifting. It wasn't derogatory towards us, towards our country. It was surprisingly very supportive, and yet good Christian view on things, you know. So,
yep.
We also have some other guest speakers coming in from around the country, other survivalist experts, Jim Cobb from Survival Weekly, and Eve Gonzalez from Trading Post in the Woods, and Leah Wolf from the Trillium Group. They're all coming from out of state to come here to put on free classes for the general public, as well as our members, in survival skills, modern medicine and old medicine, and a lot of great things.
And where does everybody go to check it out?
You can Bowling Green, Ohio, June 23rd through the 25th at the Woodland Mall, Woodland Mall in Bowling Green.
And that's 1234 North Main Street in Bowling Green, Ohio. Is there a website that they can go to?
For more information, you can go to www.ohiopreppershow.com, or you can go to www.preppershowsusa.com.
And what about the Ohio Oath Keepers? If somebody is interested in becoming a member and starting to do what they need to do for their community, where can they go for that?
Anybody that's interested in becoming an Oath Keeper, you know, we do have a little bit of an obligation. It's not really demanding, but the idea is to make sure, as an Oath Keeper, that you're moving forward at all times. You know, we recommend that you get more information on our website. It's www.ohiooathkeeper.us.
All right. Now, lastly, can you say stand up, speak out, and get involved?
Stand up, speak out, and get involved.
Amen. Nick Getzinger, God bless. We'll be talking to you later. This is Brian Lang with Live Truth Radio and TV. Out.